Welcome to Trader TV Fixed Income, your insight into the trading climate for professional bonds investors. I'm Dan Barnes. Buy-side traders must prepare as much as they can before they receive an order to deliver fast and effective execution. Jim Switzer, Global Head of Fixed Income Trading at AllianceBernstein, gives us his tips on how traders should set up pre-trade. Jim, welcome back to Trader TV.
Thanks, Dan.
So tell me, how much can a trader prepare for an order prior to receiving it?
Well, I think it starts, days and weeks ahead of time, and it's not be surprised that you're getting an order. One thing we pride ourselves at AB is it's very, very rare that an order comes to the trading desk that we're not expecting.
Yep.
And it really starts with the trading desk being fully integrated into the investment process. When we're building portfolios and we're optimizing portfolios, we're building that off of an investable universe that we know we're going to be able to source. And the traders are part of that. They have an equal seat at the table. So there's research, both quant and fundamental. There's portfolio managers, and there's traders. So while we're setting that 30,000 foot risk overview, the traders are seeing that, they're recognizing it. So when it's time for the bottoms up portfolio construction, there's no surprises.
And what sort of data and pre-trade support do traders need in order to help with that?
We have a lot of tools, right? So we have an ABBY tool, which is our bot. We have our Alpha tool. We have a Prism tool, which is our fundamental research. And then obviously we have our quant tools. And what we've done there is we've digitized everything.
Okay.
And so they can all talk to one another. So no matter what we want to do, when we have a portfolio that we're looking to purchase, our ABBY tool, which is our bot, is basically using all of our liquidity tool, our fundamental tool, our quant tool, going out there and assessing what's the best portfolio, what are the best securities to buy. The data is there, the inputs are all there. It's a question, is it structured? Is it something we can use or we can digest?
Okay.
We need to organize it. It's not organized. So the concept is to take that data and put it into some format. We built a lot of proprietary technology around that, and a lot of people have heard of our Alpha tool that will take it. But more importantly, it's taking that unstructured data and turning it into some kind of structured output. So we'll take just typical markets and then turn around and turn that into liquidity tools, into momentum indicators, into all sorts of tools that will help a trader pre-trade begin to think about what's my execution strategy going to be, how quickly, how slowly am I supposed to proceed, and really help a trader to be an alpha generator for the client.
So Jim, you mentioned a bot there. What is a bot and what are they capable of?
ABBY is our chat bot, and when you think about ABBY, we have to think of it in ABBY 1.0, 2.0, and so on and so forth. And what ABBY was designed to do in 1.0 was really help us to build orders, to take a very manual process that was taking many of our APMs, hours of their day, and to create a streamlined, effective process to kind of do this automated. What ABBY is going to be able to do eventually is to push us data, to highlight, hey, you were trying to do that trade at plus 50, it got away from you, it's back. Do you want that order back?
Where do you see the future for bots in trading?
I see ABBY being able to connect with other chatbots at sell sides. We're in the process right now of test driving. We're doing a beta trade right now with a sell side firm of doing bot-to-bot trading, where our trading desk is using our ABBY bot to talk to the other bot, which is talking to that trading desk, and they'll actually agree on a trade and basically price it and book it straight through. So a big part of the direct connectivity that I see coming is going to involve a lot of this bot-to-bot trading.
What impact does that preparation have on the trading process, and how does that impact investment?
When we get an order, we're snapping the market at that moment in time. We're saying this is where we see the bond trading today. In a perfect world, if we can execute immediately, that's where it would be.
Okay.
And then what we're actually doing at the end is when we do actually purchase it, we're comparing it to that point in time, but we're also going back and comparing it to when we got the order, and we're trying to measure what's the alpha that's being generated by the trading desk. Because we have so many strategies that we can use. And at AB, that's the portfolio managers give us that leeway to kind of navigate the markets as we think.
Do you think execution analysis needs to happen, including the investment process and including what the portfolio manager is aiming for?
Yes. We have a chatbot that's able to look for anomalies in the market that we tell it to look for, and she can recommend to us courses of action, bonds to buy. We have these tools and all this data, so we have momentum indicators that are down to the CUSIP level that are telling us there's more buyers, there's more sellers. We have liquidity tools both on the buy side and on the sell side, so we can really assess what is happening. And then we have strategies, whether that's traditional RFP or now it's portfolio trading, which is the rage which we could get into. So you see there's so many choices along the way. So a lot of it is speed alpha. It's just being able to make decisions extremely quickly and to be able to react, or be able to react quickly to not react, to slow down. And then it's really going back and running scenario analysis and saying, how did that work? How could it have done better? So there's a constant feedback loop that we have. So ultimately, at the end, we do a trade, and now it's really more three-dimensional. It's how did this input, how did this input, how did this input? And that's what we're trying to quantify.
So what does this then mean for the investors in your funds and the investors who give you mandates?
It should mean superior execution and better returns.
That's fantastic. Jim, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dan. Thanks for having me.
I'd like to thank Jim Switzer of AllianceBernstein, and of course you for watching. To catch our monthly reports on other markets or to subscribe to our newsletter, go to tradertv.net.